And we're back. Technical difficulties got us, but we're going to try and not skip a beat here. Uh, Commissioners, welcome back. Sean, Brandon, you guys there?
Yeah, we're here.
We had to boot flip off the last call for his poor attitude.
You're out of here. We're not be revealing no secrets on this show. All right, no secrets. But to get right back to it, we were talking profiled champion because it's pretty much the centerpiece right there on Thursday nights. And Commissioner, we mentioned that the sensational champion, the undead, is gonna get her shot at that
Cycle
title.
39. Yep.
And then just in case you're wondering, the profile, the way the structure is in terms of who's getting a shot at that belt, uh, it's up the ladder. I guess is that is
It's up the ladder. Yes, moving your way up.
So this cycle was the sensational champion. Next cycle, if you want a shot at this profiled champion, you would have to win
the young championship. So everyone will be going after Linda Von Erich.
So Linda Von Erich
is target on her. Yes.
Oh, nice. Yeah, and we mentioned structure and the way the league is what makes a league strong is just that visible structure. Where if you want a shot at that belt, where you have to attack, and just making all that transparent is awesome, man. I mean, just to go over I know we talked about the Revolt X champion. Of course, we have our own Contender X match, which
yes.
Wins the opportunity, and also the Battle Royal, which is open to all. If you win the Battle Royal, you can become one of the contestants in that in that Revolt X. What is it? A trio, right? It's three people, right?
A trio, yes. Except for this cycle, because Boom Boom was supposed to be in the match, but she got booted because of the whole Renegades thing.
We love you, Boom Boom. We love you. Yeah. Who said that? Who said that? Oh, but we're glad everything worked out, and like I said, keeping the league structure and keeping everything within. I mean, is it safe to talk about the other one in terms of the big records that we also had to kind of work that out with their manager? And
yes, with the quality you're talking about, right?
Yeah, did that get and
yeah, that got fixed.
Yeah, shout out to those managers. Thank you for working with us. I mean, we aren't just trying to keep the structure here. Everybody always talks about their league, their IWA, their experience, and I think the experience that you've provided, Sean, here within this league, all the extra stuff that you and Brandon do just for all the managers in general, man. I mean, it's just keeps the structure here fun and exciting, and I think with all the migration that we've seen as of late, it just the word is continuing to spread.
Well, speaking of that, also the RWL gets 10 free matches for league champ, and that will be printed on it's not on here, but this current RWO champion Hellion did get to 10 free matches.
Nice.
But it should be up there next cycle, the IWA said.
I mean, just continuing to add to it. Continuing. Now, I mean...
You know what's funny is, and this is shout out to Sean, is, at first, like the first, close to a year, he didn't ask for a thing from the IWA.
Yes.
And the amount of stuff he has gotten since then is amazing.
Yeah, I mean, it's just that patience that you have to have in terms of building but like I said, I take it back to the structure that that's developed here. I mean, it's a great atmosphere. It's a good pace. It's especially for angle based players, because the more time you spend in the IWA, the more ways to play that become relevant. And yeah, I think this pace just for angle based players is a great pace. The build-ups are amazing, and I think rumors of expansion, rumors of possible bronze age coming.
Yep.
and just awesome talk behind scenes, and just to see the RWL and one of the bronze leagues venture off into a possible pay-per-view. Do you want to
Yes, I was
mention?
just about to do that. The LNL and the RWL will be doing crossover collision 2 impacts. And the results for that match, we're going to use Cycle 40's results. So there'll be 4 singles, 1 tag, 1 6, and 30-man woman monster battle royal.
Nice.
And this one we got confirmed so far. We got the LNL's World Underworld champion will be going against the Revolt X champion.
Nice.
The LNL Anarchy champion will be going against RWL's Profile champion.
Nice.
LNL's Terror Tag will be going against the RWL's 2 Ravens champions.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, a lot of leagues present themselves and have tons of action, and I think the thing that separates the bronze is the structure that these angle-based leagues have. I mean, it's just shout out to Commissioner Anderson, and Spike Pratt over in the LNL, and just the amount of kayfabe that just is spreading right now throughout the bronze, and just to hear that right there, Sean, is just, I mean, I'm embedded in both of the leagues, so I know exactly, when you're mentioning the Revolt X champion versus, the Underworld champion, in the back of my head, I'm thinking, boom. I'm thinking like, yes. Oh yeah, because for some people, the angle. I mean, I can see this, leading up to this is gonna escalate, and I think both leagues are gonna enjoy it and benefit from it, I think.
Yeah, next 2 big cycles will be a lot of that back and forth, because the July cycle is when the pay-per-view.
Nice.
Which would be RWL's Cycle 41.
Yeah, I mean, I've witnessed some of the pay-per-views in the LNL. Of course, here in the RWL, they're phenomenal, and just to see a crossover with those two is just going to be, yeah, yeah. Here we go. Here we go.
That's gonna be wild.
Yeah. Now,
what we can do too is with the RWL pay-per-view, the Summer Symphony Brawl. Obviously, we'll do like a kind of a preview, kind of like we did for the last pay-per-view. But we can, as we get closer, we'll be able to kind of put names with the LNL champion, whoever that is, with the RWL champion at the time, as we get closer. But
which would be Cycle 40. Yes.
Right. But with the Revolt X and the Profile title changing hands, every cycle, or possibly every cycle,
Right.
We
now,
kind of wait a little bit closer to the show to name specific matches.
Now, I know I'm having an IWA Blonde moment, but Symphony is also going to be in Cycle 40?
Cycle 40, and the crossover will be Cycle 41.
Ah, nice.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
A lot going on.
Yeah. No. I mean, this is all, obviously, news to me, news to, some listeners. I mean, it's big. It's big. I mean, you can try and dumb it down as much as you want, but yeah, no, there's no, I mean, this is huge. I mean, just to see those two monsters of the leagues go at it, the trash talkers that are, playing exclusive in the Living Nightmare League, the amount of trash talk and, talent that we have here in the RWO. I mean, seeing those two, leagues kind of mesh is going to be fun.
There'll also be free matches given away for each winner of each match. So,
score.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now, Summer Symphony Brawl, huh?
Yeah, it's coming up. Coming up.
How many do we have secured already?
Probably 8, I believe.
Nice.
I don't have them currently in front of me, but
Oh no! Now I know we posted them on
yes.
the Facebook, right? They were on
Yep,
the
they're on
Facebook, and
Facebook. And
uh,
there's one more added today is because of the mishap. They had to replay the league, and Miss Leadin lost her Rebellion champion to Aurora Peach, Miki Ishikawa.
nice.
Those two will be fighting at the pay per view.
IWA starting beef. I love it.
Exactly.
Oh man, that's the way to go. Oh man. Now, I know we said we wanted to do 1-1, but I think we can roll the trash talk into this one since we had that little technical.
Oh yeah,
Right.
definitely.
Because I mean, I got to start with it, brothers. Because I mean, I think that feud between the Gores and the NRA is gonna continue into it's carrying this whole league right now. And I mean, not to take anything away from all the other angles that we got going on, but I mean, the Gores are the show right now, and I kind of want to mention it just to kind of put it out there, not because I want to pick on the manager, but I mean, this is definitely an angle base, and we try to keep the characters in. I guess we try to portray the characters in the way they've portrayed themselves the best. Something like the Gores. I mean, I never see the Gores ever getting cheered. nothing against the Gores, not that they're not great. It's just anytime I think of them, coming out, I just kind of think of like, the oohs, like like
Wait. Malik is cheering for him.
Well, yeah, well, dude, exactly.
Yeah,
That's I mean, someone deranged like Malik, yeah, okay, I can see him, cheering for them, but other than that, yeah, there you go, but people that have had traumatic experience in their lives might cheer for them, but yeah, you got to find a dark arena in Transylvania to have fans for the Gores, man. So when you see somebody quote unquote misrepresent them, it's just it's kind of I just want to mention it just to mention it, brothers. Like trying to keep your obviously I'm not afraid of my characters taking a bump, but I definitely have portrayed Gabby and them as more face characters, so I really don't see them going and attacking the Gores or anybody like that, and take some time to reach out and explore your opponent before you before you write something about them,
before you go to Way of Aya Rathmore. Yes.
You could you may have came here a little late and missed that, and man, every time you mention the name Rathmore, the only thing that pops in my head is damn Gumby. We can bring you back. We can bring you back. I've seen.
No.
Oh, come on, dude. Gumby came back after 1,000 years.
1,000? It was only like 100 something.
Oh, was it 100? Dang it.
Like 121 or something.
All right, Aya, you got to wait a couple hundred years, man. Don't worry. In IWA time, it's a couple cycles.
But
he's a spry old man.
Aya's father would not allow that. Requiem would not allow it.
Dang it. Okay. Well, yeah. So, everybody, trying to say that the Gores are getting cheered on, you watch out. You could end up where Aya's at. But yeah, no, I mean, how much can we say about Mother? How much can we say about Mother? Like, this is scary, man.
Real. She's real. She's in the flesh. She's still alive.
Oh man, I hope she's doing well because man, this is some scary times here in the RWL.
Yeah, she's been missing out of Susie's life for quite a while. Probably about 15 years or so.
Yeah.
I mean, anybody that got here a little late, maybe you missed the streak, but Susie Moon has the streak with that Revolt X title, which I don't think will ever be broken with as much competition that has arrived currently, but
6 cycles in a row.
whew. I know Zastampowski's making a stretch with that profile champion, but yeah,
3 in a row right now.
Yeah, Susie Moon is definitely synonymous with that Revolt X title, and I'm curious to see how. Now, is that one of the ones that has she accepted? Is that one signed and sealed for Summer Symphony?
That's the main event.
That's the one, huh? I just hope the Gores play fair all the way to it because there's still 2 cycles, and dude, I don't want to see them hang Mother, bro. If they hang Mother, oh man, those Gores
be interesting.
Yeah, those Gores are crazy, man.
Yeah, the other 2 Gores will be fighting Acid and Venus, and what will probably be the last battle between them.
So they've gone. Are they? I mean, they've gone back and forth, or they just.
Yeah, they've been going back.
This is the 3rd pay-per-view they've fought. The first one, Acid and Venus won in a tag match. The last one, the Gores won the War Games, and so now this one, it'll be Acid and Venus versus Amaris and Trista in the final battle between them.
Yeah.
Expect violence, lots of it.
Yeah.
All right, now this is definitely one out of. I mean, anytime I get silhouettes and pages like this, I automatically think of Sean. Where'd you get all these figures from, Sean?
Which ones?
The one of the little. It looks like alien alphabets.
Oh yeah, this is part of the Susie Moon Winter Gore thing. This is what her mother sent Susie, and it's pretty much about her, Susie Moon being the 4th, and her mother saved her from being one of the Gores when she was younger. So that's why the Gores are after Susie Moon.
So Mama Gore's a baby face?
No. Susie's mother is.
Yeah, that's what I said. Mama Gore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, she's not a Gore. The Gore is the clan.
Oh, okay.
Clan. So they're all sisters. They're sisters in the clan, pretty much.
They have her kidnapped, Brendan. That's what I'm telling you. The Gores are gonna hang her, bro. Dude, I got this bad feeling about this, bro. Got a bad feeling.
Susie was supposed to be the 4th for the prophecy. Susie's mother did not like it and told her to run right at the last minute before it could, happen. Didn't like what was going on after she's seen all these pages and understood them.
Yeah, I mean I'm telling you, man, I got a bad feeling about Mother. Bad feeling. I just don't want to know right now. All right, now, the elephant in the room is safe to talk about.
Sure.
Can we? It's official. It looks like the Renegade title is kind of.
It is now owned by Mr. Ghosting. He can do whatever he wants with it.
Nice. So, now they've been. I mean, I know they had a great cycle this cycle. I mean, even though we were picking on the Twins and them, but they were on the front page. They got some wins on our
pretty good last few cycles.
Yeah. So.
Oh, without a doubt, we still want them to be a part of the RWL. No doubt about that.
Those damn midgets. We coming for them.
If nothing else, Johnny C wants the Bellatrix twins to be part of the RWL.
Yeah, or part of something. Yeah. Not saying what,
Oh man. Now, I mean, Ellie Williams is like the star right now, right? Because the Riot Girls are the ones that we're going to give the big push to, because it looks like we've cut the beef, and you know
she's got a cool look to her.
Yeah.
Ellie Williams does.
Yeah, she looks like she'd be trouble. She'd be trouble.
You saying Boom was a beef?
What? Oh, I'm not saying she was nothing. I'm just, yeah, she was. Boom, boom. Oh, boom, boom. Yeah, but hey, she did it to herself, her and the other one, which I won't even mention.
Yes.
But we kept the better ones. Well, you know what? I take that back. We kept the ugly one. You could have kept the other one. Why did we keep Jackhammer? Damn, Jackhammer. Did you see it? Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, Jackhammer's still here.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Part of that.
And we got rid of Julia Vins. You could have kept the cute one at least. That picture at the end, man. I was like, geez, who's that? She looks like she would fucking beat me up in 2 seconds, bro.
Did you see the clip of from the UFC fight where she dropped Thug Rose on her head?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was ridiculous.
I mean, she is. So, I mean, yeah, Jessica Andrade.
So if that happens to Jungle Girl at the pay-per-view, it's over.
You know what? If Jungle Girl has full steam ahead, and I mean, obviously you got to add Pebbles to that equation, but
right.
I mean, from the looks of what I've seen in training, it looks like Jungle Girl's going to be at 100. So, watch out for Pebbles and Jungle Girl, because I mean, nothing against Andrade, yeah, because if she hits that move, I don't care what Pebbles does.
Yeah, it doesn't who it is. Yeah, but yeah, that's cool. That's another match that was. That was another match that was part of the last pay-per-view. So this is a rematch, and definitely going to be a great match.
Now, I mean, what are your thoughts on this one? Because she looks like she has a scouting report on Vlada.
On Vlada? Who does?
Yeah. Oh yeah, they got her scouted and everything. The Russian Nightmare. This is what the scouting report says about Vlada. Strength 9, speed 7, agility 8, stamina 8, durability A-, mental toughness they gave you a B, ring skill above average, mic skill above average.
See, I would agree with those, but Vlada might not. You know what I mean? But no, I think yeah. Now Vlada, she's going to be on the Facebook page. Well, if you look in this bulletin, the Trash Talk, she kind of was doing an interview, and that Historia kind of was coming back from her match and kind of bumped into Vlada in mid-interview. So Vlada kind of put a beat down on her. So she responded on the Facebook page, and that's going to be a match at the pay-per-view now too.
Nice. See, and that's the kind of action. I mean, obviously the social media can be used in a positive way. I mean, continuing little angles, continuing it to, add some fuel to the fire. So, shout out to that manager for being proactive on the Facebook.
Yes.
Man,
and
now
proactive everywhere. He's kicking up.
Yeah. Now, who sent the feet?
No idea.
Yeah, I did you see the name? I don't know if I noticed
Flutter
the name.
Girl.
There it is, Flutter Girl. I completely missed it behind the feet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Dang.
In between,
a super kick from her, man. Holy cow.
Yeah, some big feet.
Damn, Flutter Girl. Shout out Flutter Girl, man. Now, so shout out to the. Is it safe to call them the Renegades? Or are they still or do they have a different?
They haven't announced it yet if they're still called the Renegades or not.
Okay, I know we got. So curious to see how they if they just kind of split and just go in their own individual ways moving forward, or. But yeah, shout out.
I guess that's for the legal department to figure out if they can still use that name.
Gotcha. Okay. I mean, they've asked already. I mean, these girls have, easily become some of the top stars here in the Revolution Wrestling League, the Rebellion. I mean,
Absolutely.
they just continue to just showcase their strength throughout the league and on the front page, on the microphone. Uh, moving into this pay-per-view looks like the beautiful people. And like I said, nothing against the beautiful people, but unless they get back in gear, I mean,
Step your game up.
yeah, because if not, the rebellion's gonna walk over you. And I mean, matchups like that, like they say, breaking the fourth wall a little bit, and talking about the managers behind scenes. Like I've seen both of those managers when they're on their game and they're focused on what's going on. I mean, they know how to hit. So I'm hoping and I'm crossing my fingers that the beautiful people, bring it together for the pay-per-view and just,
Well,
let's get
they had a good cycle this time. So
yeah, let's get some of that. Let's get some of that trash talk going there, beautiful people. Shout out.
You just gotta be mindful because Rebellion, they got a hard time at some pay-per-views sometimes. So.
Yeah, no, yeah. I mean, I mean, like I said, not going to take anything away from them, but yeah, they've had some unfortunate pay-per-view moments.
Yes.
and they've been terrible lately.
Ah, yeah, in pay-per-views, but look at them on the front. Dang.
Yeah.
No,
Oh man,
I'm just kidding. They've been doing awesome. So it should be good. Yeah, I'd like to see a good match between both teams at the pay-per-view.
Yeah, no, I mean we've mentioned the next one that I'm running down right here is the one that we mentioned early on is a continuation of this creepy saga and the gores and oh man, it's like everything just comes together so nicely with the gores and this Susie Moon angle, and it just yeah, it's definitely one that I'm looking forward to. Like I said, Susie has her her merits. Winter obviously has continued to get her merits throughout the association and throughout the IWA. So I think that's the one that we definitely want to see at see at this pay per
It
view.
says
Yeah,
definitely shaking Susie in the last few cycles.
Yeah.
So we'll see if you come out of it.
I mean, dude. I mean, just to get that to get that kind of news that you could have that could have been you also amongst those
Yeah.
And I mean, Susie had her moments early on. I mean, going through the whole Blood Moon, going through that, wicked little start to this whole damn feud is just, oh man. But
they're all memories that were creeping back on her she didn't even know about.
Right.
So yeah.
Yeah. All the different attacks.
Yeah. A lot to deal with.
Aya. Yeah.
And Aya's death. Yeah.
Yep. Susie showing up. She came out through the bottom of the ring during the War Games and attacked the Gores. So there's been a lot building up to this.
And we still got 2 cycles, so hang in there. Hang in there.
Oh yeah.
Don't kill Mother. Better not kill Mother. Can't have too many people dying around here.
Yeah, you're assuming she's still alive. You never know.
Oh, dude, Sean said it already. He said she's real. He said he's real.
As far as the information that is out there, she's still alive.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what? I can tell you that Sean has told me nothing about this, so it's all a surprise to me as well.
Nice. Okay, I'm like, all right, good. Oh man.
Hey, Seth didn't tell me anything either. So
like it's nothing.
You know what? Sometimes it's just fun to be a fan going along with the ride. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we go back and forth on it. He has an idea. I have an idea. So.
I mean, speaking of somebody that just kind of joined the league and has I mean, shout out to using social media again, because just reaching out and being able to work. I always talk about the communication that we have behind within the Facebook or on Messenger, as being like locker room talk. Like, hey, we're talking over a match. Like, hey, like two wrestlers would in the locker room. Like, hey, you know what? We got to put on a show right now. What are we gonna do? Are you gonna, you're gonna win? Just talking it over, because it just makes it just so much better. I mean, not that you have to talk everything over, like, but just get a gist, get a feel for what what way you want to take this angle. What way do you want to, if you win, are you going to do this, or obviously you don't got to reveal everything, but oh man, it's just so much fun. And I think this manager, has brought so much energy back, and
oh yeah,
it definitely gave me a good kick in the face. Oh man! So shout out to the one. What is it? The Wonders of Temptation, or the
Wonderland of Temptation?
Wonderland of Temptation.
Yeah. Hopefully, Gabby won't have to break into the swear jar to buy some new teeth after that match.
Oh,
Some of those kicks to the face look pretty vicious.
Yeah, just seeing that post right there, like, hey, just here you go. Hit this. I'm like, poor Gabby, dude. She worked so hard to keep that face so pretty. Oh man. Now, I mean, where do you want to start with them? I mean, they're just, I mean, from Lovestone to, they're coming after one and all here. Open challenges galore. I mean,
and that was another thing too. A lot of open challenges in here. But like I said, on the message board, on the Facebook page, there was 3 specific matches. It was one against Gabby. I don't have it on me right now, but then there was a tag match too, I believe, against 2 of the PA girls. So
nice. Now, have we figured? Have we got clarification what the PA is?
I don't know what it stands.
No.
See, I mean, I know. I just stumbled over the Wonderland of Temptation, but just having that little insight, unless they want to keep it secret, unless it's like just something for the at-large game or something. But if it does mean something, let us know. Shout you out by your crew. Now,
the PA, they've jumped up in the point race too over the last few months. They caught a little hot streak, and they've been jumping up there and trash talking as well.
Yeah. Oh, and perfect little segue now, because freaking speaking of trash talkers and someone that should be a little higher up on that list. I mean, don't mean to put Zest and Palsky on the spotlight, but I mean, if you jumped on a mic and say, give us a couple words, you would zoom up there, and that's just just something to throw in there.
We were talking about that earlier. That 3 months in a row, that's a lot of points there, because you get points for the title retain too. So Heather would be up there, probably definitely maybe top 10, definitely top 15. But I don't want to call anybody out, Timothy Clark, but somebody needs to start trash talking for Heather.
Well, I mean, it just help yourself out.
Yeah, help yourself. Yeah.
I mean, I took. I mean, I know I took some pretty low blows this cycle, bro, by just throwing one-liners. But I mean, dude, give you something to work with. Like, right. I know you just accepted the match. Can I get a little Rocky Balboa running up some stairs or something, like training? Like,
right.
Do you even need to train?
Right. Or even some little Mac from Punch Out running behind the.
There you go.
Body, something like that.
Yeah. Give me.
But yeah, whatchamacallit? We'd like to. She's like 3 months in a row profile champion. We're gonna learn about that character who's kind of setting this standard, from the beginning. She's the first profile champion, right?
Yes.
So yeah, we want to know.
Now, I mean, I know as I'm scrolling down, I'm like, dude, I remember there was way more trash talk. I forgot that we had trash talk within the bulletin.
Yes, we did.
That's
Which IWA does that every once in a while.
Just to try to take advantage of all the space and everything.
Yes. Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, there was a couple pages of trash talk within the bulletin itself.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is the one that you were mentioning, right? With Vlada and
Yep,
and
Vlada,
Acid.
and then and then after that is the other one I mentioned with the PA group, kind of going after the Wonderland of Temptation.
No, not the
Yeah.
Wonderland of Temptation.
Yep.
What did they ever do to everybody? What did they ever do to everybody? That's what happens when you post up your posters throughout the whole RWL. You want attention, you got it.
Yep. And then on that same page, we got Chimera and Babs.
That's what they're called. I knew they had a name. They're the Goddesses United.
Yes, that's what it is. That's what it is.
I was like, I knew we had mentioned them.
That's a cool name too.
It is, yeah.
Yep. But yeah.
You got Babs trying to duck and weave away from Chimera.
Yeah.
Right.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, she's all for the training, but some moments I guess she just has to be back to herself, you know.
Yeah, and you know what? I mean, shout out again, like to keeping characters within their, within their, well, whatever it is I'm trying to say. Yeah, keeping them to their, their face or their heel or their attitude or their demeanor, their, just that's perfect. That fits, that fits right there because, after all the, just knowing the type of character that Chimera is would definitely keep Babs on the edge. Like, what am I doing?
You also got her Babs teammates whispering in her ear, "Don't trust Chimera." So I'm sure that's going through her head too.
Oh yeah. Ah, nice.
Yeah. One thing I did notice too, back on that the Goddesses United attack, and they actually kind of assaulted Miss Lovestone. If you take a look at that,
yeah,
they kind of picked her up and got in her face.
Ooh.
Yeah, and it looks like a couple of them came into a couple of the Wonderland Temptation girls, Historia and Sadako, came in and made the save, but Steel is carrying a bloody pipe. And then it just says Legacy gets face to face with Lovestone. You have been warned.
Now, I mean, not to, I mean, Lovestone doesn't look like one that she's going to be walked all. I mean, she already came in making demands.
Right. Yes. And Goldstein, yeah, he already threw her into a match. She ain't even a wrestler.
I love it. Oh, nice.
Match didn't take place, but threw her in there anyway. I guess kind of a warning, you know.
You gotta test her out, right? See how tough she is.
Nice. Now,
we got Venus in the ring.
Yes.
And he's basically talking about Amaris and Trista. It says, me and Acid have some unfinished business to do with you two at Summer Symphony Brawl. And it says, we're going to finish this once and for all. So, should be interesting.
Here's the woman of the hour, Susie Moon.
Yeah, she called out winner. That's pretty bold right there.
Yeah, pretty bold.
You know what? Something like that could cost you your mother. I'm telling you. You got to be careful. You should, oh man, got to be careful, Susie, man.
Well, not only that, in addition to calling out Winner, she also mentioned, she's going to let Winner choose the stipulation for their match. That could be a mistake there. I don't know.
Dang.
I wouldn't want to let her choose that.
Yeah, no, especially not after seeing how much witchery goes on right there in the Gories, man.
Yeah.
Ah.
But Susie is understanding more and more of what she was involved in as a youth. So maybe she knows a little something too.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have access to Chimera since they're since they're in the NRA,
Yeah.
So, but we'll see where this stems, man, because we got to get it together. This is it's getting crazy around here. Oh man.
Speaking of getting it together, on the last podcast, I called out Dixie Normus because of some of the stuff I've heard his manager has kind of done in the other leagues. You know, some of the crazy stuff. And he kind of, she kind of responded. You know, throws me off with the whole X-Men thing. But it said it's time for the X-Men to step our game up. And it says we all got big heads with success.
Ah, nice.
So it says they just talking about how they did good when they first came in, and now it's time to get more focused. So it'll be interesting to see what the X-Men have planned.
Oh my goodness! Better take advantage while we can. Take advantage of them while we is. Like, get them. Oh man. Oh, Pebbles.
Jungle Girl and Pebbles hanging out in the basement again.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I mean, if Pebbles,
dark places, yeah.
Yeah, if they bring it together, yeah, I'm curious to see how that one ends up. I just hope she doesn't get mauled like we saw in that video.
Yeah, it should be interesting. Like I said, Jungle Girl, she's gonna try and use her quickness, but man, if she gets caught. Oof.
Now, I'll tell you who's been having a rough time right now is the Misfits.
Yes.
I mean, I saw it. It was nice to finally see them again on the front page, but I mean, after all the new additions, I mean, it's been some rough cycles, and so it was. When you were reading off the page, I was going to be all pumped up because they won the Rebels, and then you switched it up on me, and I was just kind of like, what? What happened? Something happened here. So.
Yeah, but they still took some gold.
Yeah. They still got it.
It's not the last of them.
Right.
You still hear more.
Yeah. And speaking of them, that leads to the next trash talk where Frost and Izzy basically call them out misfortune and misleading for a tag match at the pay-per-view.
Nice. Yeah, that'll be a good one.
Yeah. They had singles matches at the last pay-per-view, and they kind of both of them kind of got out of control, so they're gonna do it in a tag this time.
Nice. Now speaking of out of control, I mean, Lady Fango versus Alexis Rose has carried itself pretty well as well. I mean, are we looking? Are we looking past this one, or are we looking it over just because? I know Alexis after being a what is it as to being captured in a Fango herself. I don't know if she wants another part of it.
Well, they still got to finish their best of 3.
Yep, Commissioner Goldstein decided to hold that off. Yep. Hold that off to the.
Let them train a little bit more.
Oh yeah, no, I think, and like I said, I think both of us, and both of those fighters have shown throughout the the time that we've been here in the RWL that they can get it done, and I'm curious to see how that one finishes, if it even finishes this cycle, because for some reason I have in the back of my head that this one could go into overtime.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. And moving on to the part that everybody's been waiting for, the Ariana Grande trash talk.
Yay! Shout out to Ariana.
Yep. All right, moving along now.
Yeah, we mentioned enough about it already.
Yes.
I mean, shout out, thank you for contributing, but come on, man, you can do better.
Yeah.
I mean, you're always welcome to stay. Like I said, ain't no one kicking you out, but come on, you can do better than that.
Yeah, mention point flows.
Come after
all that stuff on the Facebook page,
Yeah, come after us. Come after me. Go ahead, take some shots. I don't mind if you come after me. Go ahead, but
just remember, use your wrestlers in character, not as they're in a game.
Right.
Yeah, let us worry about the booking. Let us worry about the booking. If you
Perfect
want,
point flow and all this does not work well at all in trash talk. So
I mean, put it in an editor's note, put it in a box,
yeah,
do something, you know.
yeah,
Yeah, keep it on Facebook. Come shout out on Facebook.
yeah, Facebook. Yeah.
Want to talk strats? We'll talk all the strats you want on Facebook. On Facebook. Ah. Now,
We got to move on to Babs.
man,
Stuff to say.
yeah, damn Babs, man. I mean, she's just. I mean, other than her, I mean, Chimera is I think the biggest worry, even though she isn't going after Chimera herself, but it's just I think she's worried. I think she's worried, man. How much more can we say? I mean, it looks like, obviously we kind of teased on it last couple cycles. Looks like they think they're good enough to take on the Twins, but the way the Twins are rocking and rolling, man, I think we're gonna have
Yeah.
a hard time. We're gonna have a hard time there. I don't think
Well,
these
I
two.
mean, because Babs and Chimera does have an uneasy alliance right now. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I think we've mentioned, that looks like Slammerella has been, trying to hang around with Babs to try and keep an eye on her. But I think she's being drawn in more than she is being is making herself to be. So I feel I'm worried for Slammerella, brother. I really am, because I think Chimera might rub and get her to turn. I think, but we'll see. Oh man, but
Next up is Juju.
Juju.
man, this is just a jab on Tim. Tim, start get yeah, trash talking. Oh man. Yeah, no, come on. I mean, you gotta, give us something to say. Beat me up. Make me retaliate. Do something. I know
Yeah,
you.
it's a pay-per-view match coming up. Cool.
Yeah, I know you can do it. I mean, you got a match against Vlada. I mean, and see, here's the thing: is that some of these, trash talkers because you've worked with them in other leagues, and it's like, come on, bro, we're trying to work with you. Like, come on,
Easy 5 points.
yeah. On top of just bringing your character to life, like right now I'm seeing Janie Briggs, and I'm putting her right there with what was that one guy that's so easy to forget? What's his name? Uh, the Indian dude, Muhammad, who not Muhammad, Slender Ali, Mazab Ali, Zubzab, the guy that they put the belt on for like one day and then they got rid of him.
Oh,
Jafar Ali.
Oh, Ali. I don't know what's his name.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Well, you know the guy.
Mustafa.
Yeah, well, whatever his
Mustafa, right?
was it Mustafa. Brendan's going crazy, like, gosh darn it, I can't even remember this guy's name.
yeah, I don't remember.
And he had a good story. Like his actual story was better than his kayfabe story. I
Right.
think he like struggled and took him a long time to get to where he had to get to. But anyways, well, that guy, that's what I remember. Like, dude, come on, you got to get on the mic. If not, you're going to be as memorable as that guy that I can't remember.
Right.
Mustafa.
Oh, well, you know what? We're going to settle on Mustafa. If we're wrong, we're just
I think
wrong.
that's
You're
what
that
it is. Is it Mustafa Ali?
you're that unmemorable. Like, come on. Janie Briggs is better than that. She's a champion for 3 cycles in a row. Got plenty to talk about.
Okay, we'll just say
Jafar, whatever his name was. Poor guy. I mean,
Jafar.
Jafar.
Did someone watch a Disney movie this weekend?
What? Of course not. Oh. Well, that guy. That guy. Oh man. So yeah, Janie Briggs, you're gonna get it from Vlada. You're gonna get it from Juju next, but Now it looks like I'm trying to get some diva action. I don't know if the divas are still here, if they're running, but the divas, we got some FT girls that want a little action if they want some. But who else is out there? I think
Get some new people.
yeah, we got a lot of new people, man. I think we're gonna have to stretch the what is it, cast a bigger net next cycle.
Yeah, I think we got some new Edge people here.
Yeah, we had some new Edge people show up.
Nice. Edge is
some
always
Virus people showed
it's
up
all
last.
you know what I'll tell you this about the Edge folk. It's always great to get some quote unquote because they're kind of the way I see them is they're like the last of that prior the class right before us or the
Yeah.
The movement right before us because Edge had it locked. I mean, it was Edge or nothing. And then Virus slowly kind of crept in, and they had their little run, and they seem to be the big guy right now, the big stable throughout the IWA for that at large game right now. But yeah, before them it was just Edge or nothing. I mean, Edge was just heavy hitters. So it's good to see them, in not in full effect, but it's glad to see some of them rotating in. So, do they trash talk? Are they trash talking? Not yet.
They did this cycle, but it's their first month in.
Okay.
Yeah. Probably trying to get the feel of the place,
Okay. I definitely like the fact that the Goddesses United came right in and beat up on poor Lovestone. But Lovestone had it coming. She had it coming. She was talking already. She got to be careful what you say on that mic.
Right.
You gotta be classy like Gabby. Oh, poor Gabby. Poor Gabby, man. You know what? She always just tries to do what's best, and she beat one of the Gores. She got that going for her.
Right.
Maybe the Gore had her focused somewhere else, but she got her. But she says herself she got a lot more training before she can even step up to that kind of a challenge. I mean, and then she gets beat up by a WOT girl. Couldn't even finish her promo. Like that's dude, WOT. I know they came kicking people's teeth in, so oh man.
Well, they're trying to make a statement every corner they could think of. So.
Yeah, but interrupting Gabby's promo, like, geez, man, come on. Oh man, but WOT, welcome. We'll see. You don't know who you've gotten yourself into with it, but this is gonna be.
This should be a great match.
Yeah, well, we're gonna have to bring out that swear jar. From what I've seen, her promos are like. We're gonna bank. You thought the jar was bad with the rebellion. These WOT girls look like, they're gonna pay for Gabby's tuition.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh.
Then we got Hope.
Now this Hope character, huh? Last match versus Roxy coming up, but she's asking for a little more.
Yeah, it looks like she wants to get into that Revolt X and profile title picture.
Yeah, but she's also asking for a handcuff match against Roxy.
Uh-oh. Yeah. She beat Roxy at the last pay-per-view by disqualification.
Yeah, so she, so she gave her a couple options, but we'll see. We'll see what Roxy comes up with, because Roxy's on top of the world right now, and yeah. So it looks like Hope wants to up the ante. Oh man, but it's a scary picture when you go from Hope to whatever this thing is. That's a scary looking bitch. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude. She would dude, if I saw that in the alley, I'd run, bro. I'd be like, oh, dude, I'm done.
You would run, but she would likely catch you.
Oh, dude. Yeah, she'd probably just, take a few steps and drop kick me, bro. Oh, man. The jackhammer, man. I mean, she's focused. She got
She
her.
is.
I mean, you definitely no swaying, no swerving. She knows she wants to kick the shit out of Pebbles and make a statement. And you know, even though not too many people in the IWA hoblo Espinolo, but she definitely dropped it in Espinolo. And watch out, Pebbles, because looks like she's gonna make you into a Big Mac, or what did she say? Make you into a poor bugger, Pebbles.
I get no beef from McDonald's.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, but I think Jungle Girl insinuated that she was eating a Big Mac, and she didn't take too kindly to that.
What?
I think that goes against her strict workout regimen.
Yeah, she's gonna eat freaking Pebbles. Watch, she's gonna be like, "Oh, here's your Big Mac."
Right?
Look at that face, bro. That face looks like she can eat Pebbles. Oh man, yeah, she's gonna kill her.
Yeah, I would not want to be Pebbles or Jungle Girl at the next pay-per-view. We'll see what happens though.
Yeah, I mean, Jungle Girl relies on Pebbles, so if Pebble goes down, Jungle Girl may not have that distraction she needs to get her, get over on her. But now, the unmentioned, the quote unquote our silent heroes here. I mean, I know we got a lot of fighters in the RWL. People maybe that we haven't heard from in a while. People maybe that shout out to the Roses. I know the Roses are they got a busy manager, so
Yes.
we definitely enjoy hearing from the Roses when we can, but we definitely understand that life sometimes comes first, but definitely want to keep you in the mix and keep that action going. I know the Misfits have become a fan favorite, and anytime we see the Misfits on the title page, definitely brings brings their manager into the picture. But the Misfits are one that they had a little bit of a run in, of course, with the Mohawk crew. Is that going to escalate at the pay-per-view, or have we kind of ventured away from that one for right now?
I have no idea yet. It hasn't been announced, but it could.
I'm just trying to think of who else we have that's been here. That I mean, obviously we mentioned Beloved earlier. Beloved, we'd love to hear from you. Glad you're not leaving. Glad you're not leaving. But
Still don't know who the manager of Beloved is.
Yeah, we definitely got some silent heroes.
Yeah, maybe we'll have to get Beloved a match on the pay-per-view.
Obviously, we're gonna keep picking on the Order and the Order Gang, because we know like I said, I know how much he can trash talk. I've seen him bring down the house in other places, and like I said, we just want to make sure your characters here also get a little attention from time to time. I know you're busy with many places you decide to play, but I definitely want to shout out the Order. We definitely want to keep you in the mix. Oh man, are we forgetting anyone? B? Is anyone?
I believe that's everybody.
Yeah, I mean,
that's everybody.
We definitely want to keep everybody involved, everybody in the mix. Obviously, Summer Symphony's coming up. If you don't have a match and you want a match, make sure you reach out to us either through the bulletin. You still got time, through the bulletin to make a challenge happen. Obviously, Facebook is open. We do have some quote unquote potential matches listed. If you see something on there that needs attention or needs to be changed, let us know.
They're actually in the bulletin too. So.
Yeah, we'll post something in the next couple days.
Some updates.
Updated pay-per-view list. Kim Fu Yu will be on there with the the whole point race. I'm sure Johnny C will be back to
Oh yeah.
Talk his insanity.
Yeah, no, man. I mean, the locker room and Facebook is there. But again, try and get some of it into the bulletin. Keep the action, flowing.
Please.
Yeah, because I mean that's where it happens. That's where we want to see the action. That's where everybody quote unquote has an even playing field. Like that. Everybody can respond properly.
One of the best things to do, You just read a trash talk, see who's going after each other. Find somebody that doesn't have something going on right there and start something with them. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, I think, I mean, obviously, their manager
Good way to
definitely
start.
sent. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was say that'd be a good way to start. If you don't know what you're doing, what to do.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, just off the top of my head, like the X-Men, they don't have a match at the pay-per-view yet. So they're open game if somebody wants to go after them.
Yeah.
You know what?
The new
Perfect.
Edge. Yeah.
Perfect. The X-Men versus Ariana Grande, because Ariana Grande definitely, has a big head herself. So, who better than the X-Men? The X-Men.
There you go.
They claim themselves to have a big head. So that-
Right.
Oh man. No, but you know what? I definitely want to. I'll see if I wrap Ariana into some kind of an angle just to give her, give her a feel, give her a taste of our style. So because sometimes that's all it takes is just a little bit of little push. It may
Right.
not be the push. It may not be the push she wants, but she may get it from like Juju or Elsa. Juju.
There you go.
Oh man.
Yeah, you
Well,
know what? Maybe Elsa's a fan of her music. You never know.
dude, you know what? You know what? It may be Juju. Yeah, I seen that emo, but she's probably like one of those like she's one like pop emo girls. Like just for the look, and deep down inside she's listening to Justin Bieber and Ariana Grande
There you go.
on her earpods, or AirPod, whatever the hell. Oh, nice. We'll see what we do. All right, guys. We'll go ahead and sign this one off. I said sorry for the technical difficulties early, but yeah, we got through it. But make sure you keep tuned in. We got Summer Symphony Brawl coming up, along with oh man, I went blank. Collision Course.
Yep.
RWL versus LNL just announced. So yeah, that's one's two to look forward to for this summer. And for Brandon, Sean, and myself, IWA Flip, you've been listening to Sounds of the Revolution. We'll see you guys next time.
See ya. Thank you.